How we doing today, guys? Welcome to this little film session. We're gonna be looking at Jeremiah Alexander. Now, this guy, I gotta be honest with you, I fell in love with this guy. I watched a little bit of tape a little earlier, and I'm comparing him to Demarcus Ware. And this is a high praise. Anyone who actually watches football in the past 10 years, you understand the generational talent that Demarcus Ware was and the versatility he presented at his position and being able to transform the defenses that he was a part of, both with the Broncos and in Dallas, is something that I think can be comparable to Charles Woodson, being able to shift positions both from cornerback, being able to play also the safety, and being all-pro at both positions. I think this might be a guy, if everything pans out. I know it's kind of early, right? We're talking about a high school player, but he's going to be going to Alabama. He's going to be getting that great coaching from that amazing defensive staff down there in Alabama. So I think this guy could be potentially one of the best all-around players. I feel like, especially at the defensive line area, and we're talking about edge guys, we focus really big on these guys that can take the heads off quarterbacks, and they're going to be great in these NASCAR packages, and we can put them in there and they're going to just peel their head back. But this guy offers a very, like I said, old style type guy. He's not the tallest. He's at 6'2", which, I mean, that's not short, but obviously Alabama size, we're talking about NCAA size. That's not usually the top end, especially if this guy's gonna be playing anywhere true outside linebacker or actually on the edge. I mean, on the inside, 6'2" is perfect, but especially when we start moving out to those exterior positions and really get into wanting to be that NASCAR guy, this is not gonna make up for it. But when you see his play and the way he's being able to also work extremely well in space, you can kind of see how that Demarcus Ware comparison comes into fruition, and see that he's like I said, see kind of the high praise, because I don't, it's hard to get a real gauge on these guys at a high school level. Sorry about that. We had some bongolo music in here, man. He needs to update his music catalog. That's rough. But like I said, I don't like to get too crazy with these high school guys, but like I said, he's definitely showing me something interesting, and because of the versatility that he presents in the Alabama offense, I was gonna love to be able to use him like that, and with the minds to be able to use him like that, I think it's gonna be very interesting to see. So he's number 7 here on the edge. See what he gets to work here. Nice little push pull, not a real push pull, but a little forced fumble there. Nothing too crazy, a little broken up play. Teammate helps him on the backside. We like to see that. All right. So we get to see. Okay, yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. The Demarcus Ware comparisons, right? This guy is 6'2". He's going up against this guy. This guy's probably got a good head on this guy. What was he got, like 6'4", maybe 6'4", 6'5", coming at him. Big offense. This is the best offensive tackle they have. He's on the left side. He's going at their best player, their biggest player at offensive tackle on the blind side, and just gives them straight power, and just he converts that speed right into power, gets in his chest, and there's just nothing. Obviously, he gets the ball off, but this is a sack. I mean, and obviously he forced we went full screen there, my fault. And obviously he forced that bad pass there. So great presence there. Here we got him standing out in space, rushing from space. This is extremely good to see too, because if you're going to be in look at that. That's a picture, bro. That is a picture. That's something he's going to put in the yearbooks. But freaking holding the helmet like he just freaking decapitated this man. I don't want to say the full word. I don't know how YouTube's TOS is, but that's great. I like the fact that he's able to come from space. Like I said, these are advanced, more versatile things you're going to be seeing, and from a real advanced defense like Alabama, being able to pull things off like this, to also show in space, and to be able to still come down and put real pressure, not just and make this make the sack on the back end. I mean, this guy is a special talent, I think, and he's gonna be going places. Great, just bulldozing people. That's just good effort play. We like to see that. That's good. People like this. People like to see that. Get lined in. Oof. Great job hugging the down block there. Easy money. Sniper. Now back again. This is what I want to talk to you about, the versatility. When I'm saying being able to not only this is an edge guy that you're not gonna be worried about when you start going against these bigger SEC LSUs and these teams that want to just pound the rock in, because look how he plays this. Right, he's got this down block motion coming in with that kick block coming down. So he not only reads this down quickly, right, gets to squeezing, but doesn't get to. Oh man, I'm getting Sorry, these full screens are getting a little disoriented. But as I was saying, all right, here. So he sees us coming down. Obviously, sees the pullers coming in, and he's getting cracked down. This is a weird, actually a very weird play design, because I'm assuming this was supposed to go out, but this doesn't look like, because homeboy's still blocking down when you already have a block down, but whatever, it is what it is. He gets like trapped here. This guy basically forced him into line, but being able to go ahead and disrupt that, he basically just disrupts everything that he's a part of. So I was trying to get a little more technical in there, but that's just a good play. That's just out athleting people. Here he goes. Okay, good little fumble recovery. Bad the stats, my man. Here he is standing up in that 2-point. Great work. See, I like the fact that he's not a guy that gets too excited when he's in the backfield. He's able to keep his head up, and great pursuit, easy clean block. I like that. I mean, easy clean sack. Nothing going on there. But I like the fact that when he gets in the backfield, he doesn't get scared. He keeps his eyes up, and he just keeps his eyes either on the quarterback or on the ball handler, but without obviously overcommitting and giving up his lane. So the fundamentals are there. Woo! Demarcus Ware? Is that Demarcus? Did you see how he ran that hoop? Did you see that? This dude's fucking an animal. This dude's fantastic. Look at this guy, man. Coming out of the 2-point stance, he's going to give this guy speed, right? Well, sets him up with a speed. He's got a good set here. But what does he do? He then engages, chops, swipes, hits in second gear, and the Demarcus Ware comparison comes here. When he runs this hoop, like Demarcus Ware's been known to do, disengages and just gets as skinny as possible, and he is forcing himself right to that quarterback. That's a very important thing, especially when we're getting rushing on the edge. Being able to, these offensive tackles want you out there. They're gonna give you the space to get on that outside hip because they want to run you out of the play. Being able to, in the split second, change this from being ran out of the play into making a hard turn. I mean, that's like a foot, couple inch difference. So for you being either undercommitted and letting him step back, overcommitted and letting him step in the pocket, he executed perfectly. Had a great stance and great step there, and is able to get a nice sack there. Like I said, that's what I really like about this guy, is that he's able to. Oh, great run. I'm a sucker for good run defense, but he's able to keep his head up when he gets in the backfield and really stay good there. Takes on the block, easy, stops at the line of scrimmage. Guy's going to be – this is what excites me so much, is that he's being able to show these edge capabilities and being able to terrorize these tackles, but while he's in space and he's playing true outside linebacker, he looks awesome. He looks great. He's able to kind of impose upon people while keeping his speed and keeping everything else that makes him a great player. And there he is, making a sack from the mic position. There you go, versatility. He's standing up here, offset, drop back. Here we see him in space again. Loves to lay the wood. Kind of Roquan Smith. I mean, obviously not the edge. He's more of an edge guy. Obviously, he's billed as, but I really like him as a true linebacker. He's able to handle any of the blockers. Great speed, size, athleticism, and he's technical too. And that's something that I'm going to nerd out at any time. I love that. I love that he squeezes, right? This is a great thing to keep in mind if you're anyone who plays on the edge or on the outside. Whenever you have this motion, you're going to hear me talk about down block squeezing, and this is one of the most important things when we're talking about offensive line motion as someone in the box that's trying to read and see what the play is, right? At these wing positions, at these, I say wing, but defensive end, defensive tackles, these fat boys, these big boys down here in the box, we don't have the visibility as the linebackers back here who are reading tackle pulls, reading the back pulls. Their reads are a little different. His only read right here is this tackle. I mean, sorry, not this tight end and tackle down here. He's probably watching for a chip or watching for a kick out here. But what he sees is they go complete down, right? A down block where we're going to leave the edge, right? We're going to leave the edge open either for a decision to be made on an option or for a zone going against it. We're going to hope that this guy cannot make the play on the backside, right? As your backside defensive end, outside linebacker's job is to do is squeeze that down, because once you squeeze that down, voila, this is actually a counter with a kick man coming through. So if you got upfield thinking this is a zone, well, it's not. He's got a lead blocker here. He stays tight to him, takes the blocker on the inside, and just blows up the whole play. Being able to read your tackle and read that motion on the backside is extremely important when you're trying to make plays. So, I mean, this guy has he's displaying some more, like I said, the more technical things. It's not the flashy things that you want to see, but from a football standpoint and from Alabama's point of view, the roughneck type of football, the fundamental type of defense I'd like to play, he's gonna fit right in. So I think we've seen enough, man. This guy's a beast. He can play any position in the box, maybe except defensive tackle. I mean, I like to see him do a little Aaron Donald. I'm gonna let these rest of these highlights play. It's nothing really too crazy here. He's just getting his, end of the mixtape thing. But I like this guy, Jeremiah Alexander. I mean, I hate Alabama, but I'm gonna love watching him play, fly around. He's gonna probably sit for a year or two, then get his shine. But like I said, versatility. Watch for him. Watch what he's able to do. Watch what Alabama does, and to utilize his versatility and see if they either change the defense or maybe they have a full plan for him. Maybe they turn him into a true outside linebacker. Maybe they turn him into a Mike. I'm really excited. I think this kid can do anything he wants to do. So appreciate you taking the time, letting me in this little film session.